You sure you want to do this?
Am I sure I want to do this?
What is this?
This is a podcast. Yeah.
Has it started?
The podcast? Yeah, we're recording.
What's the script?
The script. There's no script.
What am I supposed to say?
We could say whatever we want.
Really?
So we're raw dogging it?
Yeah. Don't say it. You shouldn't. You should not. That is.
You didn't say anything but that.
You should not be opening up the podcast saying that we're going to be with. First of all, the podcast with my parents saying that tonight we are going to be raw dogging it. That is what a strong open. Are you going to be okay?
I think I'm a little punchy from the flight.
She's not herself.
Yeah, you just got off a plane. You know, you got a lot of energy because you were snoring on the plane. And they said it couldn't be done.
He said I wasn't snoring.
Well, you were sleeping though.
Yes.
They said it couldn't be. You were saying that you can't sleep on
planes.
Flights.
I have a hard time, but you know what?
What?
I'm finding my way now.
Wow.
I can be asleep before wheels up.
Yeah, you're asleep all the time.
We know.
If I'm in a moving vehicle, I'm asleep.
I'm about to say something to him,
not when I'm driving though.
And then he's like sleeping.
You guys have tangentially showed up in my work, but I would say this is like.
Oh yeah, I walked in on your last.
Yeah, you were at the first episode.
Yeah, the first episode.
Yeah, I don't think you knew you would be. Well, I kind of feel like you knew what you were doing coming down there.
Oh yeah, I know what's going on.
Oh, he's sneaky.
Yeah, he was like, how do I make this about me?
I want to be part of history.
How do I make this about me?
Yeah, I mean that's how.
No, it was a historical aspect. I wanted to be in on the ground floor of
you're an early investor,
right?
The last time that I tried to make
about early investor. Yeah, we're early investors.
Yeah, we are from the get-go.
The last time I tried to do this, what was it? Was it 2019 or 2020? It was the last time I tried to.
It was 2020.
I tried to do a video for I think my main channel where I was supposed to do a Q&A with my parents. I asked my audience, and one of the pinnacle questions was someone asked to have my dad open up his mouth as wide as possible, and I think that was what killed that video because then they shut down. They were not willing to.
No, he didn't want to do it.
He didn't want to do it, but I think it's been 5 years. It's been half a decade. I feel like I've made a name for myself in this world. I think this has worked out pretty well.
Wait, who are you again?
I feel like I deserve a treat, Dad. And so I kind of want to ask you right now as we open this podcast, would you open your mouth as wide as possible?
Sure.
That's as wide as possible.
Nothing.
I'm older now. 5 years ago, it would have been wider.
It would have been way wider.
Give me one more. Just really?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you open your? How wide can you open? Oh yes. Okay.
Well, that's frighteningly wide.
Yeah, frighteningly wide.
It's the Ted's Parents episode. Let's take it easy. To Take It Easy. This is the podcast. We're in the paternity period still. Tucker is still wiping ass, and he will continue to wipe ass for many years. But, on the theme of,
wiping ass.
New parents, I got some old parents right here.
We're so old.
I got the blueprint right here of the best parents in the world. My parents, Theodore Nivison Sr.
Oh.
And my beautiful, wonderful mother,
Ted
Lisa Nivison.
Ted 1.
Mom and Dad.
Ted 2.
I'm Ted 2. Can you believe
Ted
it?
1.
I am
1.
Not the original. I am actually a junior, and there will be more Theodore Nivisons coming after me. Because I'm gonna continue the chain.
Wonderful.
Yeah. But welcome, guys. You guys just flew in today.
A little while ago.
Yeah. The first thing I want to talk about today is something that's been on the mind lately because it's still in my comments even after the date's passed. But
oh God.
October 23rd, 2025. I lived. Everybody knows I lived. People like to say that I didn't. But, you guys make those comments. You say that you might think, oh, this only affects Ted. This is a funny joke. I give you one example of someone who was very affected by this. And that is, what was that like for you, Mom?
Scary.
Okay.
Because I thought, what if something actually happened on that day? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you sort of viewed it as like a prophecy of sorts?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. And then I kept thinking, 5 more days. I look at Reddit.
You're on the Reddit?
Yeah.
She's everywhere.
You said that like someone who's like, I know
I'm
I
on
shouldn't.
the Reddit.
I know I shouldn't be, but I can't stay away. I can't put it down.
No, I
You guys are on the Patreon too.
Dad.
You're on the
Yes,
Patreon.
I got the Halloween card.
Yeah, you
got
got
a
the
card.
Halloween card. I saw
was
in the
awesome.
family group chat.
I was like, what is that?
He was like, no, he's a supporter. $5 a month. But if you're in the highest tier, you get the holiday cards.
We got
So
the
get
highest,
one.
we got the highest tier.
And we got one for every holiday.
Lisa-
We got,
One would think we would get holiday cards despite the Patreon.
you're getting holiday
No,
cards.
but you would think.
Well, you gotta put in.
But I know.
You gotta give and then you get. That's kind of.
Oh, is that how it works?
I went
Yeah.
for the highest level, and Lisa was like, "What are you doing?"
I know.
I was like, "I want the holiday
Don't
cards."
give them that.
support
the
you know.
cards.
So, hey, I'm still on the phone plan. It's not like you guys aren't paying something.
So-
Something
Hey, I
get, but
forgot
I'm still
about
on my
that.
family's phone plan.
People
forgot
were
about
saying
that.
rest in peace.
They were.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Literally, I showed someone, it was like Theodore Kennedy Nivison Jr., your birthday and your date of death.
Oh yeah, I was seeing
That was tough
I
for
was
me to
seeing
see.
Reddit posts, or no, I was seeing TikToks where people were doing like edits that were like commemorative edits. There was like I saw a TikTok post that was a fake Instagram post written by Dad that was saying like written on your like you writing on like
Like
a
a
statement
eulogy?
on my Instagram.
Or about the passing of Ted.
Yeah, where it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
we are so heartbroken
Yeah,
to tell you
see?
that.
This is-
that one. When I saw that one, I was like, okay, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's like that's straight up. It gets to the point where it's like, okay, well now this is just straight up misinformation.
Yeah.
Now we're rocking on a fake news.
Yeah.
But no. So on the day of,
Don't read the
day
comments.
before and the day of, my mom was texting me maybe every
a
every
couple
other
weeks
hour.
before.
Every other hour, I was getting a text. She's like, "Still alive?"
Can you just text me? I
there?
just wanted check-ins. That's
Yeah.
all. I don't
Yeah,
ask for
and
much.
I did text you. I did.
You
text
did.
Yeah.
You did. I'm alive.
Yeah.
But that was just once. I needed constant check-ins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, we were here, and
Yeah.
things are going great. And you're
No,
you're
but I
sitting
was
on
just
my-
like, this wouldn't actually happen. Like, realistically, I knew.
oh, sure, but I mean, there's
But
always
I
a
thought-
chance. There's always a chance.
I was like, what, you're driving? That's a
oh,
little
yeah, I was
risky.
driving. I was driving somewhere, and she was like, "That seems like a bad idea.
That's
Do you know what
little
day it is?
risky.
Do you know what day it is?
Yeah.
You're supposed to.
There
die
could be an
today.
accident.
There could be an assassin that's been sent by Schlatt.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but like,
And I'm mad at him for this whole thing.
Yeah. Are you pissed?
I'm not happy with Schlatt.
Well, tell it to the camera. Tell it to him.
Not happy.
He
Schlatt.
listens to the
Not
podcast.
happy Schlatt. Got my wife all upset
you sure?
about this
Are you
shit.
sure he listens?
Schlatt,
It's not a good thing.
you upset my wife.
Oh,
You threaten
He's
my
coming for
family.
you.
I'm coming
No,
for you.
no.
He's from New Jersey.
I wasn't
you know?
really upset. I was just like,
Forget
mildly
about
upset.
it.
Yeah, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah,
But we came through it.
I know it was like,
Came through it.
started out as a joke, but then it was like, as the day got close, it was like,
yeah, it was
what?
like, is it a joke? Yeah.
No, it was
Well,
weird.
no, I mean, you got to think about how it was for me because it was like, every time I'm looking at my comments, I'm trying to post content, I'm trying to do my job. And people are like, no matter what piece of content I post, it's like, it's not about the, like I'd see a bunch of,
Yeah.
I got 100, I got 200, I got
5
500
days
comments.
left.
I got 500 comments. Oh my God, I wonder what people have to see about this thing that I put into the world. On Take It Easy, on my second channel, on my main channel, in my Instagram comments, on my Reddit, it's all, on my Twitter, it's all 5 more days, Ted.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 more.
What's it like?
And then the Reaper's coming to your door. And I'm like,
That's right.
what do you guys think this is?
How's it feel? How did it feel?
Yeah.
I feel like
Were you anxious? Were you like looking over your shoulder?
I said this
You
on
should
one of
have
the
been.
other podcasts that I did here. I was like, to a certain degree, I was like, what if they are right? Because if you hear something enough, then you're like, oh shit. Like I went to bed on October 22nd. I was like,
Huh. This is it.
well, that would be, I mean, I guess I wouldn't know.
Did you know where Schlatt was the entire time?
I
Right.
didn't
You
have,
should have
I
watched
didn't
his
have,
She tracked
location.
him.
I wasn't aware of his whereabouts, which I think was the
That was-
most bone chilling.
That was probably
Bone
a tactical
chilling.
mistake.
Yeah, no, I should have.
Tactical mistake.
I should have had some I should have had like 3 satellites
You
on
should
him
have
at
had
any
something
given
I
moment.
know.
You should have had an ankle bracelet
Yeah.
on him.
You were unprepared
I
for
know.
that day.
I know. Yeah, I got to
You
get
really
a
didn't think
satellite
about it.
sponsor or something like that. How much? stuff do you guys think that you have at your house from like sponsorships that I did where I'm like, I did the sponsor, it's good, you guys should use it.
We still got the Simply Safe doorbell.
Oh yeah, from like 3 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. Whenever I have like something like Simply Safe that I've done for ads, it's like I can't install it in an apartment, so I'll just like send it to my parents, and then they'll start using it.
Yeah.
And you guys do HelloFresh.
No, we don't do that.
No, we do Hello Kitty.
Well, don't say anything else.
Okay.
You did HelloFresh at one point.
I have had it. Yes.
And you loved it.
It was delicious.
Our experience with it has been positive.
There you go.
I did. I did.
Our experience.
Yeah.
We have nothing bad to say.
You like HelloFresh.
I do.
Yeah.
I had it. Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly, I'm woefully unprepared on what we would even be talking about on this. What are you doing? You're putting your foot in my knee pit.
Yeah. Knee pit. Whatever it is.
What's that? What's that when a dog is like always needs to be like touching you? It's like an anchor dog or something. Oh, you guys are like getting relaxed.
This is love sex.
What is this? Yeah, you like my love?
It's a couch, man.
This was a couch.
Snuggling into this.
I've talked about this couch whenever we do a podcast in here. I always end up talking about the couch a little bit, and this was the brand of couch that my mom recommended. So she's very happy that I have a Lovesac couch. I can say to the world right now that this was my mother's idea. Moms are right sometimes.
I finally get some.
Sometimes, although there are people out there that have bad moms.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. What do you mean, really? What are you talking about? You couldn't even conceptualize the notion of it.
I'm kidding. There was a movie.
Wow. Yeah.
Bad Moms.
Really?
It's a good movie. Yeah, it's funny.
Is it about bad? But can you get these off?
Really? You don't like that?
No, I don't want you.
She flew 5,000 miles to put her feet on you.
Yeah, I don't want your
airport. Here so I could touch you.
I don't want your airport feet on me right now. Get them off of me.
What exactly are airport feet?
How about this? How about this? I'll give you 20 seconds of this action.
What?
Hold my hand.
Hand hold?
You're rationing?
You're
rationing?
What is that? What is that?
I want some steam
You
rolling.
give me this shit?
Come on, steam rolling.
I want steam rolling. I'm going to get a little bit.
Steam roll? What is that? Like when
I want to go into a meadow and we can roll over each other. Remember on the vineyard we did that?
We did. Yeah, we did. This is this is a mom that lives across the country from me. This is, that you got to understand, guys. Yeah. But was I a cool kid? Come on.
Cool? Define cool.
I know, really.
What's
Don't
cool?
say the question.
What's cool?
Don't say the descriptor back to me though, because then that just means like
but what's
I was
cool?
anything but.
What's cool?
Cool? Like just so cool.
Mm-mm.
Just
no, you weren't cool. You weren't cool.
God damn! Holy shit!
You weren't cool.
Okay, what was I then?
You were trying to figure shit out.
As every child is.
You were a tiny attorney.
You were a tiny attorney. You
okay.
were a child. You like to argue.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
And that wasn't cool.
Well, I mean, I think you guys just had a lot of bad ideas.
Oh, that's probably true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys were just like trying to tell me what to do all the time.
I know.
And I was like, who do these people think they are?
Parents.
Yeah. What these guys are trying to tell me to do stuff.
Well, that's what the teachers said. They said Ted understands the rules. He just doesn't think they apply to him.
Yeah, no, I remember. That's like a quote you guys have been using over the years.
And it's so
It was spot on. That was Una.
Oh, Una Thurman.
No.
My first grade teacher.
Una Thurman?
Mm-hmm. Una Thurman.
That was not her last name.
I think it was. She was in
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill kind of was like raising you.
No, my first grade teacher.
Third.
Was Uma Thurman. Star of Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp
Fiction. Was she anything else?
Una was this lovely Irish woman.
Mother.
Third grade teacher.
Of that girl that's in Stranger Things, sired with Ethan Hawke, was it?
Ethan Hawke sired that child, yes.
Yeah, but I don't remember. It's like, what's her...
what is this?
I don't know, Bethel Hawke? I don't know what her name is.
I don't know. She was in Stranger Things. You've seen Stranger Things.
Bella?
Tony Hawk.
Maya?
Maya Hawke. Maya Hawke, daughter of Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman, who was my first grade teacher, and said that I understand the rules, but I don't think they apply.
I don't want to talk about your first grade teacher. She was horrible, but third grade, Una.
Wait, no. Now I do want to talk about my... Okay.
She had a conversation with me out in the hallway.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And she was like, you got to put a muzzle on your son.
No, she said, I don't think Ted's getting the routine of the homework packet. And I went,
yeah, I'm not doing it.
The routine that started 2 weeks ago? That one?
Oh,
She was a 6th grade teacher.
Oh, and she was
Previously.
like, so she was expecting 6th grade results.
I don't know.
Jeez. Yeah,
I almost guffawed.
I remember there was a point there was this kid in my first class, and he thought he was Batman.
He thought he was?
Yeah, he was pretty convinced. He was pretty convinced he was like Batman, or he was like some sort of apprentice to like the Way of the Bat.
Okay.
The Way of the Bat.
Yeah, you're familiar with the Way of the Bat.
An apprentice.
Yeah, and I
Kinda
remember
like a plumber's
somehow I ended up being his antagonist, or I maybe have challenged his honor in some way. So I remember during a recess of sorts, I believe that we had like some sort of fight, but I don't think it was like a real fight. But I think it was enough that it pissed Uma Thurman off.
Okay, can we stop talking about Uma Thurman?
What was her name?
No.
This episode of Take It Easy is sponsored by Uncommon Goods.
The holidays keep on a-coming. Uncommon Goods takes the stress out of gifting with thousands of unique, high-quality finds you won't see anywhere else. Meaningful gifts get scooped up fast, so now is the perfect time to cross names off your list. Uncommon Good looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the US. Many are crafted by independent artists and small businesses, making every gift feel meaningful and truly one of a kind. Speaking of supporting communities, with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $3.1 million to date. I've been browsing Uncommon Goods for 2 minutes, and I've already found the perfect gift. The Mason Jar Indoor Herb Garden is an amazing gift for basically anybody I know. My friends at work, my sisters back home, they would love this. And it's made by a small independent company, Sarah and Nick. Thank you, Sarah and Nick. This is an amazing product, and I honestly will buy this for somebody in my life. Any earthy, crunchy person in my life, which there are countless, would love the Mason Jar Indoor Herb Garden. I'm already in love with Uncommon Goods, and I will definitely be buying gifts from their site this Christmas.
To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/takeiteasy. That's uncommongoods.com/takeiteasy for 15% off. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary. This episode of Take It Easy is also sponsored by Soul.
Cold nights, cozy blankets, and Soul's out-of-office gummies. It's my new favorite routine. Throw on my favorite holiday movie, The Boy Who Saved Christmas, grab a gummy, and unwind. It's the little self-care ritual that keeps me calm through the holiday chaos. Soul is a wellness brand that believes feeling good should be fun and easy. Soul specializes in delicious hemp-derived THC and CBD products designed to boost your mood and help you unwind. Their best-selling out-of-office gummies were designed to provide a mild, relaxing buzz, boost your mood, and enhance creativity and relaxation. With 5 different strengths, you can tailor the dose to fit your vibe. From a gentle 1.5 milligram microdose to their newest 15 milligram gummy for a more elevated experience. So if you have a great unwind, make sure to take advantage of Soul's Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal now. For a limited time, get 40% off your entire order. Go to getsoul.com and use code TAKEITEASY. That's getsoul.com, promo code TAKEITEASY for 40% off. Don't miss their best deals of the year. And now back to the episode.
My first grade teacher's name was Uma.
No, 3rd grade teacher's name was Una.
She's my first grade teacher.
No, 3rd.
3rd grade.
What?
Can
I thought you had a good memory.
Can we get some of the research this, please?
You used to have a really good memory.
3rd grade?
I rely on
Third
you to have
grade.
the good memory.
3rd grade.
Dad has an awful memory.
Well, I just forget the things because third grade was never really a lot good for me.
Okay, no, third grade was Callie.
Yeah. No.
It was kindergarten,
Fifth.
wasn't it?
Fifth grade with
Second
Karen.
Second grade. Who?
Second grade with Nancy.
Nancy was 4th grade.
Nope.
Yes, it was.
No, she was my second grade teacher because we learned analog clock. First
What
of all,
year?
contextually, in the school, get those off of me.
Did you have
Get them
Una?
off.
Did you ever have Una?
I
You had
did.
to have.
First grade. I had Una Thurman in first grade.
Her name's not.
Star of Pulp Fiction. Star of Kill Bill Part 1 and 2 and 2.
It's not. Ted, I gotta go into the archives.
Directed by prolific director Quentin Tarantino.
Okay, who was your kindergarten teacher?
Fucking
No, don't say that before her name.
fucking Jen.
No. Why would you say fucking Jen?
Lot of litigating here on the memories and stuff, but big piece of context here. I went to a hippie elementary school where we called our teachers by their first names.
What's hippie about that?
That most people don't do it. Most people.
So cutting edge.
Okay, I like that spin. I'm liking that. Okay. So kindergarten, I had Jen. First grade, Uma Thurman. Second grade, Nancy. Third grade, Callie. Fourth grade,
Karen. That's what you said.
yeah, Karen.
Nancy.
And then
Tara.
fifth grade, I think Karen was fifth grade.
I think so too. I think Nancy was 4th grade, which I said before.
I think that Nancy was second grade because it was downstairs. I am being gaslit right now. I am being gaslit. Should we go in? Do we have any files that we could reference here?
I don't have.
We can't Google.
I didn't bring them to LA with me.
We can't Google this.
No.
We can't Google this. But sixth grade was Tara.
Yes.
And she was tough.
She was?
I mean, she was like, she was she took no bullshit is in that regard.
Okay, she shouldn't have.
Okay.
Especially from you.
Whoa. All right. Well,
I'm sure you were handing it out though.
how did this conversation start?
It
So you guys were
derailed.
telling me how much
This
of a
is my-
cool kid I was.
It went in a different direction than you
This
thought it would.
is my first time in this new apartment of yours.
Yeah, it is. It is. But weren't you telling me how cool I was as a kid though? You were telling me that, I think.
Nobody
No,
was.
cool wasn't.
No.
Well, whatever the case,
Cool.
I fought a kid in first grade, and Uma was
you
pissed.
fought him with
Yeah.
fists?
Yeah, I think it was like a lot of back. I just remember getting talked to. Yeah, no, I feel like elementary school was good. I feel like that set the seeds of.
Doesn't sound like it.
So, well, no, I mean, there was fights every now and then, but it set the seeds of, there was a lot of exposure to art and stuff, which was good.
Oh yes.
That was good. It was a
was
weird
the
school
creative
too
school.
because it was. I mean, I've already said where I'm from. I'm from Acton, Massachusetts, and the school I went to was McCarthy Town.
Why do you think it was weird?
Okay, so the building had 2 elementary schools in it, and it was split in half.
Yes.
So there was one side of the school that was Merriam, and the other side was McCarthy Town. And
You
sometimes
shared the gym.
And then sometimes you would see kids from Merriam, but it was like kind of like seeing someone on the. Like, it was like it's what I imagine how a South Korean feels seeing a North Korean on the other side of the DMZ. Like you see them over there, and you're like, there's a connection there, but you can't speak to them. You speak the same language, but you can't talk to them.
You shared the cafeterias.
And they have different laws.
Libraries, gym. It was.
Yeah, I mean,
it was
good
North
Korea
planning.
and South Koreans share the same peninsula.
Remember the million
It's the
pennies they
exact
had?
same thing, Mom, I
What?
think.
Remember the thing of 1,000,000 pennies they had in the foyer?
I don't remember those million
Oh,
pennies.
that was
They had a-
early on
they had a
when they
huge
first
thing
built
of-
the building.
Oh, was it like
To
kind of like a cylinder?
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
okay. There we go. First grade, Uma Thurman.
Nope.
Okay.
Uma Thurman had 1,000,000 pennies, and she brought them all in one time.
Yeah. Well, they can't do that anymore. They stopped making pennies. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Third
And let me
grade
just go through the
early.
list one more time. Jen. Una. Second is Nancy. Callie.
It wasn't Nancy.
No, Nancy wasn't second.
Callie. So that's 4. So 5th grade, Karen, Tara.
I mean, that makes sense, but Una,
it's all
I don't
wrong.
know. Una was not third. I mean, not second. First. Sorry, it's third.
I feel like I just laid out the timeline there, and you want to switch stuff around. You can have them there. You can have them there, but don't be wiggling your toes and stuff. You can have them there. I let you cross my boundaries, but now you're trying to take more. Now you're getting comfy. You're burrowing. You can't be burrowing.
It's so true.
This is my podcast.
Okay.
You're on my couch.
Uh-huh.
You've got your plushie.
Okay.
And Uma Thurman was my first grade teacher. Capiche?
I disagree.
Okay. Well, let's agree to disagree on my early school experience.
Yeah.
And move on to another topic here that we're going to talk about.
That was rough.
I mean, here's a question that I want to know about from you guys. Since this is the Take It Easy podcast, and this is primarily usually hosted by Tucker as well.
Who's on paternity leave?
He's on paternity leave. What do you think about Tucker and I's friendship? Tell me about that.
It's the best thing that ever happened.
Yeah.
We saved each other.
Yeah.
We saved each other. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty romantic.
It is.
It's very romantic. I've seen the Take It Easy videos. It's a close
Like the intro?
relationship.
It wasn't romantic, but it was.
relationship.
The intro's a banger, I think.
I just think it was. I just remember you screaming at him and swearing at him on the
Computer?
You were playing games with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Who are you talking to?"
Well, that was
Tucker?
probably before you had met him in person. Cause
Oh, I had not met him. Yeah.
Yeah, for a period
We didn't think
I
he
only
existed,
communicated
really.
with Tucker. For a period, I only communicated with Tucker over like Skype and stuff. We would remember Skype.
Yeah.
I do.
They
You thought Tucker was like in a foreign country.
Yeah, I didn't
thought-
know where he was from.
You thought he was like a 45-year-old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. From Australia.
Oh, okay.
And you're down in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hits me up on
Yelling.
Skype.
No, you were screaming at him, and I was like,
Hey Ted.
I'm like, who's
You want to
that?
play some more games with me?
And you said he's my friend. I said,
why
not
don't we
for
do something
long.
really funny, Ted? Why don't you take off your shirt this time? That'd be really funny. You take off your shirt for good old Tucker.
Come on.
Hey, do it for your good friend Tucker. We play games all day. You love it. Yeah, show me your
Oh,
nipples.
that's so creepy.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So who listens to this stuff?
So that's what was rattling around in your head?
No,
when, I'm like,
not
playing games with
really.
Tucker.
No, I
Dad-
knew-
Well, that's what's going on in
That's
Dad's
what I
life. He
was
was like,
thinking.
No,
Right.
when you were like in 8th grade, you were playing video games with some guy from
Yeah.
Australia, and I was like, "Who's this guy in his basement?" He's like,
yeah. Turns out he was a kid just like me, just down the street. And I was like in a high traffic area too, because you guys had my computer.
"High traffic? What do you think
Yeah.
was happening down there?"
Dad going back and forth. I could never watch porn on that computer.
Nope.
Why
You
would
weren't gonna have
you?
a computer up in your room for the longest time.
I know.
We
When
didn't
did
want
I don't
screens
think
in the
did I
rooms.
ever have one in high school up in my room? I don't think I ever
We
did.
did not want screens in the room.
Yeah, I don't think I ever until I was in college. I didn't have one in my room, and then it was awesome coming back from college. I got to set it up in my room,
Yeah.
and it was awesome.
Right.
Yeah,
Breaking the law.
yeah, breaking the law. That was great. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we didn't want the distraction.
I mean, but then
Phones are bad enough.
I think in doing that though, you created a stronger lust than you could have ever prevented.
It worked out, didn't it?
It did. I would say
That was our calculus.
this is going to piss Mom off to no end, but I would
boy.
say that Dad
No
was a
way.
little bit, in terms of the butterfly effect, responsible for me becoming a YouTuber.
Really?
Because when I
flat
originally wanted to
games?
play Minecraft, because I had Total Miner on my Xbox 360,
Yeah.
which, by the way, they also put parental controls on my Xbox 360. 2 hours was the most I could play on any given day.
We were so evil.
It was bad.
Worst
It was
parents
bad,
ever.
but what I will say about the parental controls is that it manufactured a certain level of like freedom. The freedom of like when you guys are going away for a weekend or like going out that night, and you're like, and I'm like, can you take parental controls off the Xbox? And then you put in the code that I never thought to try to figure out for some reason. I'm sure it was probably just a password.
It's probably 1, 2, 3, 4.
What was the code? Do you know what the code was?
I I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Really?
It wasn't password. Come on, I'm a computer guy.
Yeah,
Password
like
for
football
crying out
5?
It was probably 19
Charlie Tuna.
characters long.
I bet it was Charlie Tuna.
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah.
I kill you, Tiger 1.
That was my first email. My first email was tigerkillyou1@gmail.com.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know what it was
It was
specifically.
Tiger kill you 1, 2, 3.
It might have been. Now people are going to send emails for that.
It was a tiger. It was a tiger phase.
Yeah, I don't think I have access to that email anymore.
Hello, Tiger.
Yeah, but
Remember
because when I was a kid, I was really into tigers. But I'm going to put a pin in tiger right now and finish what I was saying about the. So I really wanted to play Minecraft on my laptop, and I was actually, I think I was saying this to Ethan on the last podcast. I wanted a gaming laptop is what I asked for, like my birthday or Christmas or whatever.
This.
And then Dad was like, no, you don't want a game laptop. You want to build a PC. Mm-hmm. And so what we did is, we got all the parts and stuff, and then we built it together on like Christmas or something.
We did. We
and then
installed the operating
that
system.
kind of like opened up this world of like that computer is where I had my first like video editing program. That's where I like learned how to do a bunch of like nonsense like that. And so I feel like my first foray into trying out making YouTube videos in high school, making gaming videos, kind of came from that. So it's like kind of like a butter. I guess your parents are often the result of a lot of butterfly effects.
We try to set you in the right direction.
Yeah, but on that tiger.
But you need to understand what a computer was. You didn't. A lot of people think
I don't
like
think
a refrigerator.
I still don't think I understand what a computer is. Respectfully, do you understand how they make the chips?
No, I worked for a company that made chips.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What company?
They made boards. Wang Laboratories made their own boards.
No, I mean like chips.
They made chips.
No, I'm talking. No, you know what
You
I'm
know
talking
what chips
about.
are?
Not Doritos. No, like I mean like the type of chips that
fabricated.
like the CPUs chips that like only they
integrated circuits
in Taiwan. Like they were in Taiwan.
No,
in
they made those in the United States.
Massachusetts.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Probably not anymore.
Before they started making them.
Oh, okay. Well, the way they make them now is crazy. It's like they have to shoot like a laser through a little droplet at the right angle, and it's like ridiculous. And like, there's only this one company only makes the mirrors. This one company only makes this type of hardware. It's ridiculous.
Why do you know this?
Because I watch and I learn.
How this is.
And I'm always eternally curious.
I know that. Me too.
And we got a new graphics board for that machine once.
Yeah.
I still got the old one. I still got the old bits in
like a box
tower.
somewhere.
Yeah, in a box. I still use it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like I still have that. I have that. I tried booting up that computer now, but I don't think that. I think it's been so long that it like doesn't turn on.
Yeah, one of the things I'm going to do this
you know what?
winter.
It turned on, but it didn't start. Like the BIOS didn't start up.
I'm going to offload all I can from all those old machines this winter. Find pictures.
I'm just getting.
Give a little, take a mile, huh?
No, I'm not. I won't move my toes.
Okay. But the thing I was going to talk about was when I was a kid, I was really into tigers. Tigers were my favorite animal. I would say that if I had to choose now, probably still are. Excellent animal. Love those stripes.
Animal.
Show me those stripes. That's what resulted in the email. Tiger kill you 1.
2, 3.
Sure. Why are you making sure that people know the email? Why do you need them to know the email that badly?
I just don't understand why you don't get it right.
Tiger kill you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, so it was just funny.
I wanted an iPad Nano.
Christmas.
iPod Nano for Christmas. The one with the little screen with the circle on it.
God, Ted.
And
Stop.
Christmas rolled around.
Ted.
And I did. I was delighted to get an iPod Nano.
This is so embarrassing.
Orange, like a tiger.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, to my horror, I turned the iPod Nano on its reverse side, and permanently engraved in the back is Merry Christmas Tiger. Written on the back. Not Merry Christmas Ted.
Merry Christmas Tiger, as if that's a name I've ever been called. Like, why would I want to be called Tiger? I like tigers, but now my name is like we're soft launching a nickname by engraving it into my Christmas gift. What are we?
You know what?
I remember that was one of those things where I was like,
to your benefit, Ted, you never mentioned it until like 2 years ago. I didn't
Really?
Know. Yeah, I didn't know that.
oh, it was
Devastating.
I was like,
But
because it's Christmas, you have to be.
Everybody
you have to be
put a
grateful.
cover on it,
and I was
though.
like, "Thank you so much." And I looked at my son and I was like,
What
"Oh,
the hell?
what the fuck is that? What the hell is that? Merry Christmas, Tiger. Where the fuck did she write that?" No, I think that
I don't
this
know.
was a dialogue when it happened, when I got it. I do
don't
think it was
think so.
well, no, because you had told me back then, you were like, "Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I thought maybe I should put Merry Christmas Teddy, but then I also know you like tigers, so I didn't know what to do."
I
think it was you were deciding
remember
between
that.
Merry Christmas Teddy and Merry Christmas
I
Tiger.
don't remember that.
And I think that you
I
were
went
like,
for
you
it 'cause
panicked.
it was orange.
You panicked and it was orange,
I
and you
panicked.
went, yeah.
I panicked.
I mean, that decision could only be explained by panic.
I don't know.
Realistically,
I have no idea.
ma'am, what do you want to put engraved in here?
Shut up. Shut up.
Ma'am, please.
Ma'am?
Ma'am, please. The line's growing. Ah, Merry Christmas, Tiger. Are you sure? You don't see? Yeah.
I ordered it online. There's no.
Let me assemble this fake scenario in my head, please,
Okay,
for
sure,
the sake of
sure.
comedy.
Yeah. Okay. But wait.
No, but my parents were very good at getting gifts for me, and you know, for
You
so
put
long.
a cover. We put covers on those iPods.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
saw the.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. No, well,
Those-
like the rubbery kind of
Yeah,
covers.
yeah, the silicone.
Yeah, I think I had something like
Silicone.
that. But yeah, no, I mean, you guys were great at Christmas because my mom had this really cool tradition of that she carried over from when she was a kid, where because she's the daughter or a
Youngest.
child of five other siblings, so one of six. So her parents, my grandparents, did not have time to wrap every single fucking present, but it resulted in a pretty charming thing, which was
Santa
probably
brought
more
gifts.
accurate to what would happen with Santa anyways,
Yeah,
too,
Santa
in the
brought gifts
lore. I imagine.
unwrapped. They were
Yeah,
just-
so you'd show up. I mean, you lived on in a ranch, so it was one floor. But for me, I would come downstairs on Christmas, and there were these two couches, and then the Christmas tree, and then one couch was for my sister and my older sister, and then one was for me, and it would be all the presents that we got from Santa, just in one moment, just fucking overload of dopamine, all in one go. Like you didn't spread it out over the morning. It was like, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
That was my experience. So that's what.
But you guys also kept some ones for Santa though. They were wrapped too though. Like when we got the
those
Wii.
were from Mom and Dad.
I thought the Wii was from.
Oh, the Wii was from
Santa.
Yeah, sure.
I remember the Wii.
I think you were older
2008,
then. No?
I remember the Wii.
You
Dude,
were
I was
older.
10. Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't believe it.
That was a good Christmas.
Oh, I did not believe in Santa at 10. I knew what was going on, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, the Wii was big.
Wii tennis.
I don't think that there's going to be a moment
awesome.
in, like, sort of gaming
Yeah.
like the Wii was. Because the Wii, that's probably the most involved you guys were in gaming
Oh yeah.
at any given moment. We had, like, some family
People coming
friends over
over?
at sometimes, and we would...
Bowling.
Like everyone, like people are drinking, and we're all crowded. Not enough space for that many people, by the way. All
No.
crowded around, looking at the
Down the
TV
basement.
and taking turns bowling. Like we were all at the bowling alley in our basement, which was
awesome.
great, you know.
it was awesome.
And they tried to kind of keep it going with like the Kinect and stuff on the Xbox and stuff. It wasn't the same.
Too bad you never picked that up from the
Oh,
post
I
office.
know. I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that. Don't even tell. Don't even.
I think that's a good story.
Basically my parents sent me a bunch of things from my childhood. I didn't
Well, it
realize
was Christmas.
from
was
Christmas
after
that
you
year,
were
and then
returning-
also
you
a
were
bunch of stuff
returning
like
here.
my first Xbox, or the only Xbox I
No,
ever had. My
Nintendo.
original
Nintendo 64.
My Nintendo. Oh yeah, my Nintendo 64. My first gaming console that I ever had. That was a hand-me-down from my cousin, and they were all. I didn't. To be honest, I'm just terrible at picking up things when they're sent to me. Like, the old apartment I was at, sometimes things wouldn't get delivered and they get sent to like a local, FedEx office or whatever where you could pick them up. But if you wait too long, they just fucking get rid of it. And I waited too long, and
over 6 months.
I would justify it by saying I didn't know that my original childhood treasures were in there, but I still just didn't go. I didn't.
Ted, you asked us to send it.
Now settle down. Let's not keep litigating on this. Let's not keep litigating on this, and remember the joy that we have being here all together.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Sure.
Can we do that?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
$140 to send that.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
There was so much stuff in it.
What do you think
How big was
happens
this?
when you ship
I've never seen
something?
this package. How big
I know.
was it?
I know.
How big was it?
It had the Nintendo in it. It had
was heavy.
Christmas
Okay, well,
presents in it.
I could guarantee you that somebody's got it
yeah.
because
I think
they'll
there was
send
some-
those
It's
to
abandoned property.
I think there was family heirlooms, like very expensive jewels and stuff too.
No, there was no jewels. I had no jewels. Only the two you gave me.
Oh.
You made those
Okay.
your
The
own.
only two gave me jewels.
You made those on your own.
My balls. We're talking about
Okay.
my balls.
You don't have to.
Well, I just want for people.
How do you decorate this place, Ted? How do you go about this? There's a picture of a cow next to a thing for Guinness.
How do I decorate? I
And there's the
decorated.
New York
Practically.
City,
I decorated by following my heart.
New York City subway.
I decorated by following my heart.
Huh.
Don't. That's so much weight behind that.
Huh.
You don't have to live here. You don't have to live here. You're welcome to stay.
I don't live here.
You're welcome to stay, but
Thanks.
What are you going for when you decorate? What's your
theme?
thought process?
I'm looking to capture my personality in an eclectic manner.
Oh yeah, it's captured.
You
pretty-
guys are.
It's totally
What is
captured.
this? I didn't think I would do a podcast with my wonderful parents who love me so much and
I'm
get
just trying to
bullied.
Come on, let's
Every
keep it
other
real.
person that's ever been in this podcast has looked at my place and they says, "I love how you decorated your place. You've done such a great
I
job."
like the license plates.
You have done
I'm a
such
car
a great
guy, so I
job.
like
Don't you
license
like
plates.
that I at least decorated?
I like that mirror over there. That's
Oh yeah,
cool.
you hung stuff up. That's excellent.
Don't you like that I actually tried instead of
Oh,
just
yeah.
living in a shit bin?
Yep.
Of course.
Betcha. That clock is always at 11:15.
Yeah, we gotta change that.
Are you proud
Put
of me?
Battery in there. I am very proud.
Are you proud of me?
Very proud of you, Ted.
Okay. I'll take
When are we
that.
going to Yosemite?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that
boy.
is something that
You
we've
owe me
needed to do.
Yosemite trip. Still,
Yeah, there was
a lack of planning.
Okay, so when
I thought you were
I
taking
first
care
moved
of
out
it.
to Los Angeles, my dad and I, we were going to a bunch of national parks, and one of the national parks that we were going to go to was Yosemite, but like when we showed up, they had just decided to start doing the
Timed entry.
not even the timed entry, like making a reservation before you showed up in order, because Yosemite's like the most popular.
It wasn't just that we were going to national parks. We drove from Acton, Massachusetts to
Yeah.
Los Angeles, California.
We did in the truck,
In the truck.
in the Toyota Tacoma, and it was a good trip. It was a good trip.
Cow game.
And I learned many things on that trip.
Many things.
Yeah, I learned about Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah, that's right. You did, didn't you?
Yeah. Remember, you want to tell that story?
About the Talking Bird Cafe,
Yeah, the Talk Bird Bar.
Talking Bird Bar. Well, we left Glacier. Was heading.
Yeah.
We're heading west from there. So we were
So
going
we
to
were
go
in Wyoming, I think, at the time.
Right. We were going to go to into Washington State, but first we had to stop.
Did we go to Yellowstone? We went to Yellowstone, didn't
Went to
we?
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Went to Yellowstone and then north.
Oh, so
North
we
to Glacier.
must have been in Idaho.
We were. Well, it was on the edge of Idaho. It was Montana-Idaho border. Is
Oh,
where
gotcha.
this Talking Bird Cafe was, and you for some reason wanted to drink Fireball.
Okay, so we got to contextualize where I'm at with my parents at this point. So I've graduated college. My parents are now no longer, and I'm a YouTuber now. I'm making money. My parents
Moving
no
to
longer
California to
need
start
to
your
worry
life.
about if I'm going to live or die. So they're sick now. They're dope.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
You know what you're doing.
I can't.
You're being dope.
I've got a
I ask
cramp.
you what you're doing, you immediately apologize. You know exactly
I
what
have
you're
a cramp. So I have a cramp.
This is like trying to keep a toddler happy right now.
I know.
You're like, can I have a
that.
stuffy? Can I have a stuffy? I don't like sitting like this. What is
It's cold in here.
Really like it.
I told you that.
hot. It's cold.
We've exchanged roles. I am now the toddler.
Yeah, and other than this behavior, they've gotten pretty sick.
Do you have any juice boxes?
No, I don't have any juice boxes. Do you
I don't
want a
like them
grog?
anyway.
You want one of those? You want a grog? That's the
Oh, those
closest
are
thing.
horrible.
You don't
Don't
want that.
say that. That's
Sorry,
so rude.
sorry.
Now my parents are sick though. I get to drink with my parents. I get to say fuck and shit, maybe even cunt with my
Wait,
parents.
stop it.
And
Why is that cool?
because I get to swear. I get to do whatever I want.
Oh my god.
I can be a rebel. I can smoke weed with my parents. And so we're in the middle of nowhere at this truck stop in on the border of Montana and Idaho, and I'm like, I want to get drunk with my
boy.
dad.
For some reason.
boy.
We're at a Super 8 motel.
you?
Say, let's go across the street and get some Fireball. We're doing shots.
Ew.
We're doing
And we did.
shots. And we're in the fucking hotel room doing shots
In a
of
Super
Fireball.
8?
And then we hit the town, which was the 5 buildings.
Which were
And-
5 buildings.
And we walked over to this bar. It was called the Talking Bird Bar. I got a chicken parm. They had food there. I got a chicken parm. What'd you get?
I can't remember.
Maybe-
What kind of bird was that was talking?
It was, I think it was
dodo bird.
like a
Magpie.
I think it was a magpie. Yeah. And there was a guy in the bar that was possibly the most racist individual I've ever met. By and large, gotta be the most racist individual I think I've met. Do you remember this guy?
Oh, it was weird because it was COVID and some people were in masks at that point, others weren't. And
This guy, no mask.
Did you have a
mask.
nickname for him?
No, I don't think. I think you're thinking of Crazy Eyes, but that's a whole different
Oh,
story.
different place. Okay.
That was at the.
Crazy Eyes, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no, that was at Corn Palace. But who you met Crazy Eyes.
I did.
Earlier in that trip.
That
But
was
this
the
guy,
Corn
he
Palace.
was a
it.
trucker, and he just. My dad does this thing when he meets an interesting person, where he knows that he can manipulate this person to
Just
say
wanna
the
hear
most
what-
ridiculous
I just want to hear what he
nonsense.
has to say.
Yeah, he's just trying to hear him out.
Trying to hear him out.
You're just trying to hear him
I'm gonna
out.
ask him some questions.
And
how
so
did you come
this
to
guy
that
will
conclusion?
say a little thing, and my dad will respond in kind to that, and maybe even ask follow-up questions. And now this person's like, oh, well, because they're not used to having. He's used to being like the guy at the bar like this and being like,
Somebody sees me.
they're
This
pouring
guy
over the
sees me.
border, man. They're pouring over the border.
Yeah.
My dad's like, why do you feel that way? Or like, he'll be like, tell me more. And the guy's like,
Oh, I have an audience.
do you remember the guy started talking about, like, he was going on a whole tangent about the Pilgrims
Oh yeah. Yes.
for 30 minutes or
Oh,
something.
no.
And I think I'm still drinking. I'm doing like Jack and Cokes or something.
Oh yeah, you were hammering drinks.
So I'm drunk and I'm just kind of like looking over at my dad. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there? That guy, we ate dinner with that man, but
Not
You ate
really.
dinner?
No, we didn't really. We were at the bar.
I mean, yeah, but he was right next to
We-
us and
we
you
ate
were
dinner with
chatting him up the whole
12
night.
other people.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
talking to him or you were talking to me?
Well, you were
Wow.
you were just losing yourself in your drink.
Yeah, no, I was losing myself in the bottle. No, so then after that, I got the spins and I was pretty dizzy. And later that night, I wake up at like 6 a.m. and I am
Ew.
like so sick, and I am throwing up in the bathroom. And my dad knew this, and then he went over to the same place we got the Fireball from, and he picks up some Alka-Seltzers, which is like these little, if you don't know what they are, the effervescent tablets you put in water, and they have like, it's kind of the equivalent of like drinking like kind of like a carbonated sort of thing that'll settle your stomach, and also like a Tylenol. So it's kind of like a Tums and a Tylenol. It's pretty good for settling
because it stops you from needing to throw up anymore.
It's the best.
And
aspirin
it also
in it.
gets rid of the headache. It may have aspirin.
It has aspirin.
It has aspirin. And
I go buy the things. I go to the truck stop, buy them, come back, and where are you when I get back?
on the floor, probably.
You're in
in
the
the shower.
shower.
Oh yeah, I was in the shower. Well, because I kept throwing up. I was like, I might as well
were
just.
so wrecked.
I just kept throwing up. I might as well just cover and my head hurts so much. I'm like, I'm gonna cover myself in cold water, and anytime I throw up, it's just gonna go straight down the drain.
Ew.
So I'm just like sitting there, like water pouring down, and they're just like in through the shades comes a cup, and he's like, drink.
Drink
And I
this.
grabbed that and I drank it, and within like 3 hours, we had to get back on the road, but pretty soon after that, I was good.
You were ready to drink again?
Not for a while.
Do it.
I was doing good, and it never left me since. I always carry Alka-Seltzer at all times.
It's an essential.
Yeah. And I also just don't drink as much, so it
that
happens
helps.
less.
Yeah.
That helps.
You live and learn.
But yeah, no, I mean it was a good time.
Yeah, I mean, fucking yeah.
I think I swear more when I'm around you guys.
Really?
I think I do it as an internalized rebellion.
Your sister swears like a truck driver.
Emily
She's
does
got the
swear a
worst.
lot.
She's got
Emily-
the worst language.
Emily does swear a lot. She does swear a lot, but I think it's because she experienced something similar. I don't know. I don't know. You guys weren't abusive to me at all. But
Parental controls.
it never reached me. It never reached me. They were all. You got them all out on Emily.
She blocked it, right? She was the firstborn, so
Yeah, you got. Yeah.
you got away with everything.
Well, yeah. I never got my mouth washed out with soap.
That's true.
Yeah, that was like some classic. That was some classic corporal right there.
Had to do what we had to do.
Yeah.
I don't even know why it was.
What's up? Why it happened?
You were there.
Oh, I was there. I
don't know why it
She was
happened.
being horrible.
You know what's I think I was talking about this someone the other day. You know what my favorite thing is? It's something you would do, Mom, when I was a kid. That like nowadays I'm just like I totally know what that was. Whenever Emily was being a pill, you would call her you're being such a witch, and it was such a like thinking back on it now I'm like it's just the closest you could get to calling her what you wanted to without actually saying it. Where it was just like change a letter. Like you were so close to just being like
she was being a witch though. I know, but she was being a witch.
I just love that because it's like, because to a kid, it's like,
Well,
it works.
Kid.
It works to
She wasn't a little kid.
I know, but when you're younger, like it works. It's like, you don't, because it's like, oh yeah, no, you were being like a green witch from Halloween. That's what it was coming off of. But to you, it's like, you're being a fucking bitch right now.
What was your favorite Halloween?
Was my favorite Halloween of all time?
Can you think of one? Because it is Halloween tonight.
You're right. Actually, we are recording this on Halloween.
Right, and you going out later?
I'm briefly gonna go out, and you guys are probably gonna sleep.
Oh, we're not going anywhere.
We'll
Yeah,
be
we're not.
sleeping
Yeah,
10
we're going out
minutes.
of town, baby. Let's go. No.
Yeah. So tonight is Halloween right now.
This is
I'm
Halloween.
What was your
wondering
favorite?
what was my favorite Halloween as a kid.
What was your favorite costume? Maybe that would determine the Halloween.
It's weird. I don't really have too many memories, strong memories of Halloween. I think because Halloween was purely like a capitalist endeavor for me. I think it really was all business.
You know that you didn't like to dress up when you were little?
I believe that. Well, because I feel like when you're a kid, you're always worried about being embarrassed.
Yeah, I think you were embarrassed about it. But
Yeah.
you said that happened to you too, that you didn't like to when you were very little.
Yeah.
Well, I think I wanted to receive the spoils, and I didn't want to have to do anything to get it. I wanted to show up
Yeah,
and
that's classic.
get candy.
There you go.
But like I do remember there were years where it was like we would show up with we'd go out with a trash bag because the little plastic pumpkins that we had did not have enough surface area
wanted
to
room
cover
for
all the
loot.
candy
Yeah.
that I intended to
Wasn't
acquire.
it a pillowcase? That was. I
Oh,
think,
pillowcase
pillowcase.
seems more right.
Yeah.
No, it was definitely a pillowcase. But yeah, so I think it was like what I remember, and the visual that I'm getting in my head is like just pouring out
all the candy and like separating it and sort of like seeing the stock, separating the shitty stuff, you know. What are they, like the Mike and Ike's, getting those out of here. Nobody wants Mike and
like
Ike's.
those?
No, nobody wants Mike and Ike's.
I think
Mike and Ike's? No.
people like them.
You like Mike and Ike's?
They're like gummies.
No, Mike and Ike's are like just like a different jelly bean. I mean, first of all, jelly beans aren't even that good.
No, jelly beans.
Nobody likes jelly beans.
Well,
the only jelly beans that are good are the
Jelly Bellies.
I like jelly beans.
The only jelly beans that are good are the oh my god, the Sweet Tart ones. Sweet Tart brand jelly
Yes,
beans.
those are very
good.
Yeah.
But any other jelly bean is just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because the jelly bean is a fossil of a candy. You know, that's something that you would
They last. They last.
That a jelly bean
They don't go bad for a
is
long
something
time.
to be tossed into the dirt to a starving Victorian child as
terrible.
a sign of goodwill on Christmas.
Oh my
that is
God.
not something that
Jelly beans are great.
A Victorian
black
child.
ones, the
I think they
licorice
gave
ones?
oranges.
No,
Licorice jelly
back
beans.
then.
You love licorice jelly beans.
we
don't you?
have
I love them.
I think
I like
beyond
licorice.
after we've landed on the
licorice.
moon, I don't think the jelly beans need to be around. Like we've got the technology to create better things.
Well,
Wow.
Jelly Belly.
I'll never
beans.
believe
They
that.
made all these different flavors.
Well, that's the only
and-
jelly. I feel like they've cornered. That's the only jelly beans other than the Sweet Tart ones that I ever see.
Well, there's other brands, but I've never been a fan of jelly beans in
are
my
here to
life.
stay,
So
Ted.
Yeah,
I don't get
Here to
it.
stay.
unfortunately.
I don't get it.
It's like 10 o'clock right now. You guys are getting tired. I'm getting tired.
I started off tired.
You did start off tired.
Been
I don't know.
yawning
Maybe
the
we
whole
should.
time.
Yeah, you've been yawning the whole time. You've been antsy. We can wrap it up here, but I don't know. Do you guys want to end it each with, I don't know, some.
Opening our mouths as
How much we
wide
love
as we
you?
can.
Well, we've already done that. We got that. I got what I needed there. I
All
mean,
right.
after you did that, this whole podcast was a success in my
So
view.
there
Do
was
we
one
want to
thing.
talk about how cool you are now?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are, I know, because I know you guys have been holding back.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know you guys have been holding back, and if you
Sure.
want to admit how cool I was, or like, what's the coolest thing I ever did when I was a kid? Come on!
You did a lot of cool things because you used to film. You
Which-
used to film, and you made up. You had a great mind.
This is called the-
creative mind.
This is like the parents glaze
No,
me
the-
section.
The best thing you ever did in film was the death of the Minuteman.
Oh, the
my God.
claymation.
That
the
was
Wow, you just
claymation.
thing
you just
ever.
activated my brain like a sleeper agent. I had
That
not,
was
I had
the
not
best thing ever.
thought of that. This was like
I still have it.
the video.
Oh,
I
yeah.
so
For
I had
sure.
made
It's
this
stop-
was
stop
a
action.
stop motion animation I did on my DSi in elementary school.
What's
was
a
it?
DSi?
It's a
Oh, your first.
it was like the Game Boy, but it was like the
I
one
think
that
you
I
were
could
like
draw.
10.
You could film on that?
Yeah, you could take pictures on it. It had a little camera in the front.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
And we did it in like Windows.
story
We did
about
that. We edited. I think we edited in Windows Movie Maker, but it was basically for school, and it was like,
It was
was
a
it the
story
Battle
of
of
the-
Bull Run,
Oh,
Monmouth.
Monmouth?
Battle of Monmouth, New Jersey.
New Jersey,
Revolutionary War thing.
and it was really just a vehicle for me to exhibit violence
Yeah.
in a cinematic form. It was a bunch of like claymation colonial guys, and it was like, I mean, how else is a child going to illustrate a battle in claymation form other than just guys getting shot,
Yes.
bleeding gratuitously,
The bleeding,
and then
yeah.
Bleeding out.
falling and
It's a lot
dying
of
just
bleeding.
over and over again.
Right.
Bleeding out was
So it
great.
was just like shooting each other,
Yeah.
dying, and I think that we edited in like the battle flute music in the
there's-
Yeah, the
background.
colonial
and that was
music
it.
in the background.
So it was like there was
Yeah.
no gunshot sounds either. I think it
No,
was just
probably
like
not.
It was just a
so it was
flute.
like kind of like a silent movie other than music. It was a silent movie. It
was
was
a silent
just the
movie.
music in the background and just like these visuals. And I think with the projects I would do in school, I was always really pushing it because there was also
Oh,
a time. There
absolutely.
was also a time in world history class that we did. There was this section we did on Columbus, and I got my neighbor William Haverstock, and I played. Okay, it was a different time or whatever. I played Columbus. This is high school. Give me a break. And we were talking about how Columbus was like, I guess we did talk about how Columbus was like kind of bad to the native population there, and so
Kinda.
pretty bad. And so I'm like talking to this other guy who's playing a native,
And I'm like, hey, get back to work. I need more gold. And then William Haverstock turns around and he says, you know what, Chris? Why don't you just go fuck yourself? And I bleeped out the fuck, and I showed that in school.
Yeah.
In front of the whole class. And I remember the teacher seeing that and going, whoa! And I did not get in trouble.
No.
I did not. Like, that was the only dialogue on it. Maybe a little bit of a reflection after. But she was like, whoa! Because I straight up had just like a bleeped out. It was like
Well, you
fucking
bleeped
MTV.
it. So you bleeped it.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
Well, for the
Didn't
claymation
actually
one,
swear.
the claymation one, at the end, you had the guy get shot, and then blood was spreading out.
Yes, spreading.
And you showed it to
I was
the teacher,
committed to realism.
and the teacher kind of said, yeah, maybe you should dial back on that a little bit, Ted.
On the gore.
I was committed to realism. I was committed that they surely bled out.
Yeah.
And so I
They
had
bled
to
out.
portray that. You know, people had to understand the horrors of the Civil War.
Right. It was your job to show them.
Yeah, so I was sort of a history buff back in the day, but yeah. Well, thanks for hyping me up, guys, and coming on the pod. Appreciate you so much. You guys are the best. I love you so much. You're the best parents ever.
The only.
Thank you.
We're the only parents
miss
we've ever
Tucker.
had.
Bye, Tucker.
Bye, Tucker. Hope to. Do
See
you
you
want
again
to? Do you
soon.
want to give any well wishes to Tucker and Emma as they continue wiping ass?
Yeah, wipe
What?
ass.
Why
Wipe
is
those
it about
ass.
wiping
and
ass?
make
Because
sure-
that's what they're doing.
Do you
They're
know what?
wiping a baby's ass and then stopping it from crying. They're
They are
feeding it and wiping.
kissing all day.
They're
That's all
kissing
you
their
do.
baby every day.
They're
Okay.
kissing their baby.
Okay. But do you have any tips before we end the pod?
Tips?
Tips. Give a tip. Give a tip to Tucker.
Take it easy.
You're you're ridiculous. All right.
That's all you can
Any
do.
tips, Dad?
She said, take it easy. You can't
Yeah.
do better than
That's
that.
all you can do.
Yeah, they're
Can't do better than that.
clocked
Don't
out.
sweat the small stuff.
They are so clocked out right now. All right. Well, thanks for listening to this episode of Take It Easy with my parents. Hope you enjoyed hearing their stories and various stuff. And we'll catch you out on the next episode. I think Tucker might be back on the next episode. But if you see me again with just a guest, then he's not. He needs more time. But we're going to play it by ear. And we're also going to take it easy. But I don't have any way to sign this. Bye.